Hey folks, it's Matt once again, and welcome back to another video for the John Candy Marathon. And I wasn't sure if I was going to talk about this because uh, actually in one of the previous videos I did, someone had mentioned this. A 1985 made for TV, might have been HBO, I'm not sure what channel it was on, but it's a mockumentary. For those who don't know what that is, it's a fake version of a documentary, kind of like This Is Spinal Tap. It was 1985, it stars John Candy, Eugene Levy, has appearances by Rick Moranis and Catherine O'Hara. And someone had mentioned, hey, there's this, do you want to review it? And at first I told him no, because I don't want to review every single thing with John Candy, and it just, frankly, I don't know if I have the time. But I'm like, you know what, I'll try. I mean, there's going to be stuff I'm going to skip. Home Alone and National Lampoon's Vacation, because those films have sequels, and people will be like, well, what about Home Alone 2 and 3 and 4? What about European Vacation, Vegas Vacation? I'll be like, that'll be another day. Someone asked about 1941. I'm like, nah, I'll wait for that if I ever do a Steven Spielberg marathon. JFK, nah, I'll wait if I ever do a Oliver Stone marathon. But some of the TV work he did like this, which he does star in the film with Eugene Levy, yeah, I'll give it a watch. It was only about 50-some minutes long. And it was alright. I guess these are characters called the Shmenge brothers, which was on SCTV, aka Second City TV. And I'll be honest, I did not watch a lot of SCTV, because growing up I only had about 4 channels. I had ABC, 2 versions of CBS, and PBS. Those were the 4 channels for the longest time, so I would just watch movies instead of TV. And if it's TV, it's like the same shows. And then much later, I mean, I've seen a few clips on YouTube, but I've never really sat down and watched SCTV. But these two are polka players, and I don't even know if I could do their voice. I can't do their voices. It's just one of those things that only they could do. But how you doing? This is the Shmenge family. That's not even right. But it was fun in a time waster way. I'm not going to say I loved it, but it was only 50-some minutes long, and it gave me a few smirks, and it was just fun to see John Candy and Eugene Levy play these weird type of characters, where they're on their last tour, the last concert, I should say, and folks are discussing as to why they're retiring, and they played a lot of polka songs, polka albums throughout the years, and now they're going to retire with this last concert. And it shows some. It's kind of a concert film as well as a mockumentary, because at times they'll cut to them in front of an audience, like they do this polka song where they get the audience involved, and then Levy and Candy just go, good. And the thing is, I don't like polka. I hate polka. Polka is probably the most annoying fucking music in the history of time. I hate polka music, so that didn't help. I was like Catherine O'Hara in Home Alone. Like, that's how I felt like about polka. I just did not. I don't like it. So, when they have, I mean, it's supposed to be for comedy, but it's just, I'm like, okay, I don't, fuck this music. Well, I think This Is Spinal Tap worked much better, because some of those songs were actually kind of catchy. And, this is no Spinal Tap. But it's only 50 minutes long. It was just fun to see Eugene Levy and John Candy do these voices of these characters, these Shmenge brothers. And, certain moments where they're talking from the camera, and it's like, yeah, now we can do stuff like spend time with the family. That's one. And in the background, like at one point during this interview, like John Candy's trying to put out this fire, then it cuts, and then there's a fireman uh, at this barbecue, then it cuts. And like the little mockumentary tells the story about these guys as kids and how they formed music with jars. Then the military needed their jars, and they took away all the jars. This one guy who's a manager, and this person goes, "Oh, they even played at our wedding," which I know that manager guy took the heat since I was 14. A little fun moment where Eugene Levy and John Candy try and play this racket sort of tennis. This old commercial they did for bowling, something to do with lucky frame. So like, if the guy hits this lucky frame, he gets a lot of money. But then Eugene Levy and John Candy talk about how, well, if he makes it, we have to pay him that. Uh, well, first off, John Candy can't remember what the number of the frame is, so he's got to walk off camera as they're still rolling and get the number and tell it. And like I said, if the guy wins, they pay him, so they fuck the guy up. So when the guy rolls, they start playing music, so he messes up and misses, so they don't have to pay him the money. Rick Moranis, he makes an appearance in this. He appears about 3 or so times as a singer who occasionally would be with Eugene Levy and Rick Moranis. Like, he would sing, they would play backup. So there's a moment where Rick Moranis is singing, like, "Back from the road again." And then, like, starts break down to these other songs. It was fun to see an early Rick Moranis doing that. I think that's why, because I like Rick Moranis. I miss Rick Moranis, just like I miss John Candy. So it was just nice to see them having fun. And again, because it was 50 minutes, it was made for TV, it just... I found this on YouTube. It was on YouTube. Yeah, the copy I saw, it was like an hour long, but like the last 10 minutes are black, so it's really like 51 minutes long. But I mean, it's... And they even had like the old Vestron logo at the beginning, which was cool in a nostalgia way. But yeah, like little stuff going on, like this news TV company are showing Oktoberfest with them, Eugene Levy and John Candy in it, and there's a parade, and like a radio interview when they're taking calls, and they talk about this polka variety hour where they were the Lemon Twins, even though there's 3 of them, and one of them is Catherine O'Hara, and like, oh, was there stand-up, were there possible affairs, because Candy and Levy's characters are married, but yet did they ever go with them? And then I guess later on in the documentary they realize they need more money. So hey, maybe put some rock into it to make it hip. And they're going to have a show to reveal the new hipness. And it shows them setting it up. And it's a Michael Jackson version of polka with that red glitter outfit, singing "Beat It." And then like the big sign is "Tonight only Michael Jackson," and then tiny letters, "The Shmenge salute to Michael Jackson." And this I got a bit confused by, because I thought, oh, it has that big Michael Jackson on it, and their name in tiny letters. It's going to go into, oh, there's like thousands and thousands of people, and then when they pop up, there's going to be a riot. But they don't go that route, so I was a bit confused. Instead, they get talked to by this guy, and this guy says, well, we have this policy that if there's more people on stage than in the audience, we cancel the show. But there's only 7 people on stage. Yeah, there's 6 people in the audience. We're canceling it. So that's why I was a bit confused, and I'm like, wait a minute, why would there only be 6 people there if previously they said that the theme was, oh my god, they said it was Michael Jackson. I thought, oh, there's going to be a shitload of people, but... So I didn't really... I'm like, did people hear about it, and then that's why there was only 6 people? I don't think that joke... Either the joke... Maybe I'm just being stupid, but I think something was messed up. I think something was screwed up. Because again, it's like Michael Jackson, big letters. Oh, that means people got fooled thinking Michael Jackson said there's going to be a lot of people. But there's only 6 people. I'm like, so people see Michael Jackson big letters and only 6 people would show up? And if it's because, oh, they found out that it's the Shmenge brothers, not Michael Jackson, I'm like, I thought that wasn't explained as well as it could have been. But other than that, I liked the whole bit. And like they talk about how people didn't like the fact they were trying to cash in on Michael Jackson's name and image, and now people look at him in a bad way, and maybe that's why they're doing the last show, a retirement show, and it shows them doing their last show, and it ends. I mean, it's an all right, interesting curiosity piece. I'll say that it's an interesting curiosity piece. Just to see Eugene Levy and John Candy back in 1985 playing these kind of roles in this mockumentary fashion. I will say I thought there was a better mockumentary, which I'll talk about next, called The Canadian Conspiracy. I enjoy that much more, but that'll be next time. But this was all right. I did mainly for John Candy, Eugene Levy, and Rick Moranis. You know, it was fun to see them there. You know, I think the rating on IMDb is a bit too high. Yeah, like, so I guess I didn't think it was as funny as people made out to be in the IMDb comments, but it was an alright curiosity. And I think it's worth a watch. It's only 50 minutes long. It's John Candy and Eugene Levy and some funny voices they're doing as these characters. Them and Rick Moranis make it worth a watch. Again, it's only 50 minutes long. It's on YouTube for free. You can find it. Just type in The Last Polka 1985 or The Last Polka John Candy or something like that. You'll find it. So it's worth it as a curiosity. So thanks for watching. Take care. And we'll see you in the next video. Later.